Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at one of the most anticipated field watches to drop in recent years, the Hamilton Khaki Field Murph in the 38mm. Now, most of you probably know the original big brother, the 42mm Murph, which was made famous by the movie Interstellar. But this one right here, it hits different, much smaller, or not much smaller, but smaller, much more wearable, and absolutely packed with charm. So let's get into it. Right off the bat, the proportions are the big story here. 38mm in diameter, that sweet spot territory. Not too big, not too small, just timeless. The dial, a rich matte black with those cathedral style hands and vintage style Arabic numerals in aged loom. I feel like the aged loom definitely gives that, there's just that vintage feel to it, and more of that timeless feel. And it's got this old school military vibe, but doesn't feel like it's trying too hard. Obviously, this watch is not brand new, so this is my brother's watch, which he kindly lent me to review. So sorry for the scratches, but yeah, it's just obviously because it is worn quite a fair bit. You know, it's not just sitting in the collection, because it is a daily watch. I know many of you would have thought that the Eureka detail would still be on the 38mm case, but unfortunately there is no laser engraved Morse code on the second hand, which I could not see, so which would have been nice, but yeah, end of the day, it's not going to still ruin this watch from being a masterpiece and in every other way. Like, it's still, the size of the case is the main thing of this, so it is for people that have smaller wrists, so just unfortunate, that's all. Inside we've got the Hamilton H10 automatic movement. It is a modified ETA with an 80-hour power reserve and no date, which keeps the dial clean. So it's still beautiful to look at. But yeah, obviously it does keep this dial looking extra sharp with no distraction from the actual dial or the numerals at all, which is, yeah, just beautiful. It's a workhorse movement, nothing too flashy, but very reliable. You could throw this on, take it off for 2 days, and it'll still be ticking, which is what you would want in a field watch anyways. It does its purpose. That's the main thing. This thing wears like a dream. The lug to lug is just under 45mm, which makes it good for my wrist. Not too big, not too small. It's not hanging over. I don't know what size wrist I actually have, so yeah, but I'd say it's relatively small to a medium-sized wrist. Apologies for the focus, but the leather strap coming out of the box, from what my brother told me, it was quite hard, and it still is sort of quite stiff. So you'll have to break it in and actually wear it. But the actual leather strap itself, like once it has been broken in, is very comfortable. So definitely something that it just suits this watch. But I mean, even on a NATO strap or even on a canvas strap, this thing would still look amazing. So there you guys go. Absolutely beautiful. What do I like most about this watch? I'd definitely say that the size, finally a Murph that works on smaller wrists. Like, even though my wrist is, you know, small to medium, it still fits perfectly, doesn't feel like the lugs are hanging over. The clean dial, no date, no clutter, just simple. That's all you need it for, just a simple field watch, versatile. The price is very good for a Swiss-made automatic, and with this kind of heritage, it definitely is solid. Downsides is the crystal is sapphire but not coated, so you might get reflections depending on like the lighting, which can be seen when I was wearing it outside. The reflections were quite, so that's something to keep in mind. And the strap, while nice, it might be a bit basic for some, but that's a simple swap. Like, the most simple change is a strap change anyways, and you'll get a whole new watch from just doing that. So I'd definitely say that this thing is an absolute masterpiece. So if you're looking for a watch that blends heritage with movie lore and real world wearability, the 38mm Murph is definitely a killer pick. Like, it ticks all the boxes. It's one of those watches that you can wear every day and never get bored of. So it's something that, yeah, it's versatile. And if you just want a mechanical field watch, a classic mechanical field watch, with that Interstellar Easter egg and story behind it, definitely a watch that many of you will like. So yeah, I definitely do like this. Let me know what you think of the 38mm Murph in the comments. Would you rock it? Like, I personally would, or would you rather the 42mm instead of this? Either way, it still is a very good purchase, and a very good watch in general. So if you are looking to purchase one of these, like, I'd definitely say go for it. Please like and subscribe to the video, and I do have more watch content on the way. I'm still trying to decide on what watch I should be getting next, but I do appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you on the next one.